facade of the Orleans Hotel here on 2nd Street in Old Sacramento is remarkably similar to the one that stood here in 1853, built out of brick, and that in turn was remarkably similar to the one that first stood here in 1849 when it was built out of wood. It was prefabricated, shipped in pieces around the Horn, and brought here from New Orleans or Nolans. The building might as well be called the Phoenix, for as many times it has risen out of the ashes or the mud. In fact, it's a very good emblem of Sacramento's own resilience against all kinds of environmental odds. We are here to mark January 5th, 1853, when the grand opening of the completely rebuilt Orleans Hotel. It was supposed to open New Year's Day, 1853, but you won't be surprised to learn that the often repaired levee along the American River broke after the river swelled and flooded the city, so they had to wait. Just about 2 months after it was burned down in early November, along with more than 80% of the city in the terrible fire. It boasted 3 floors, 40 rooms, restaurant, saloon, a billiards room the size of a tennis court. It was a place of elegance, of course, and it was beautifully located here on 2nd Street. Got the Supreme Court to the left of me. You're only a block away from the steamboat landings. So a place like this attracted the famous and the notorious, including Mark Twain, real name Samuel Clemens, who had a brief, big spectacular stay here. The scandalous Lola Montez, real name Eliza Gilbert, who was serenaded but also booed from the window of her hotel, and Horace Greeley, real name Horace Greeley, who is the publisher of the New York Tribune, and he's the one who said, "Go west, young man," and the world went west, so he thought he would too. The California Stage Company also made its headquarters here. That was the largest stagecoach company in California. Makes perfect sense. Sacramento is the hub of transportation. 2nd Street was almost as busy as you see it today. In 1879, this building was sold to the Whittier Fuller and Company and turned into a store. Whittier Fuller is the precursor to the Fuller O'Brien Paint Company. The building was destroyed by fire in 1923. The facade you see today is truly that, a facade, very 19th century fancy, but come to Old Sacramento, take our underground tour, go into the alley behind the building, you will see it as a thoroughly modern 21st century building. The residences on the top and the Bear and Crown pub on the bottom. That's because it was opened in 2008.